Hello, everybody. Welcome to Yoga for Self-Love with Kim. I am Kim. This will be a 15-minute gentle practice to bring in some back bends, some energizing energy, and some bow pose modifications. So bring yourself to your mat and bring yourself into whatever space you feel like for beginning your practice today. You can find a comfortable seat. You can lay down on your back or your belly or your side, or you could bring yourself into child's pose. Wherever you decide to land, take a moment to settle in there. Wiggle around, get any fidgets out. And close your eyes. And allow yourself to tune in, turn inward, get present, and be here with yourself. Enjoy this time with yourself, body, mind, breath, and spirit. Notice how you feel. Notice anything that comes up for you, thoughts, feelings, emotions, physical sensations. Let go of any judgment. I invite you to bring in the intention to be gentle, kind, patient, loving, compassionate with yourself as you move through the practice today, and to carry this intention with you off the mat and into the rest of your day. Bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. Take a few nice deep breaths here. Inhaling, nice deep breath in through the nose. Draw the breath all the way down into the belly. Feel the hand on the belly begin to expand out. And feel the side waist begin to fill, the low back begin to fill with your breath. And then draw that breath up into the chest. Feel the hand on the heart begin to rise. And then with your exhalation, feel the hand on the heart begin to release. And the belly begin to draw back in towards center. And release the breath back up, out through the nose. A few more nice deep breaths like this. In through the nose, down into the belly, filling the whole abdomen. Drawing the breath down to the pelvic floor. And then feeling the rib cage expand, the chest expand. So you're filling up your whole abdomen and thorax with your breath. And then exhaling, releasing the breath. Back up and out through the nose. Few more deep, smooth breaths. And then release the hands. You can go back to your natural breath. You can flutter your eyes open. Now we'll move through the shoulders. Inhale, lift the shoulders up to the ears, and exhale, just relax, release the shoulders down. Inhale, shoulders up. Exhale, release. Inhale again, lift the shoulders. Exhale, release. One more time, inhaling as you lift the shoulders up. Exhale as you release. On your next inhalation, we'll take it into shoulder rolls. Bring the shoulders forward and up. As you exhale, bring the shoulders back and down. And then circle it around. A few more nice deep breaths here. Rolling the shoulders around with your breath. And then relax the shoulders down. Begin to gently rock yourself side to side. Bring yourself to center. Now we'll roll the torso around in circles over to one side, forward, over to the other side, roll back, circle around a few more times. Find your pace. You make the circles as big or small as feels right for you today. And then slowly switch the direction of your circles. As you roll yourself around, continue tuning in, checking in, noticing any sensations in your body, in your mind. Feeling free to slow down or stop anywhere. If you feel like you need to breathe into any sticky spaces. And then bring yourself back up to center. We'll take it over onto hands and knees, finding our table position. Wrists under the shoulders, knees under the hips. We'll take it into a few rounds of our cat-cow. Inhale as you soften the belly, lift the tail, lift the heart, lift the gaze. Exhale as you press down through the hands, round your back up towards the ceiling like an angry cat. Look towards your navel. And a few more, rolling through with your breath. Inhaling as you soften the belly, lift the tail, lift the heart. Exhaling as you round the back up into that cat pose. Bring it back to a neutral spine, and then we'll bring the hips over to the left. Then press into your hands, round your back up towards the ceiling. Draw yourself into center, and then bring the rib cage over towards the right side. Now begin to soften the belly, drop the belly down, and glide the rib cage through center and over to the left. Press into the hands, round the back up towards the ceiling. Shift yourself over to the right. Soften the belly. You come down through your cow pose, back over to the left side. Round the back up. And circle yourself around like this a few more times in these barrel rolls. And then we'll switch the direction. Now we'll move the rib cage over to the right. Press into the hands, round the back up towards the ceiling. Bring yourself over towards the left. Soften the belly. Glide yourself back over to the right. Press into the hands, around the back up. Bring yourself back to center. Rib cage over to the left, and then soften the belly. Bring it back through your cow as you roll yourself around side to side. Again, moving into these barrel rolls. You're finding this sort of cat pose, and then cow pose, but moving it side to side here. And then bring yourself back to your table. We'll extend the right leg back, hip level-ish. Root down into your finger pads. Lift up through the belly. Reach out through the crown of the head. Stay here or reach forward with that left arm. Release the hand, release the knee. Other side, send that left leg back. Reach forward with your right arm. And then release. Other side again, send that right leg back. Reach forward with that left arm. Stay here or bend that right knee. Reach back. Grab a hold of that right foot with the left hand. Pull it in towards your bum, and then press the foot out into the hand. And then release that foot. If you've got it, come back through your cat balance. Release the hand and the knee. Other side, left leg back. Right arm reaching forward. Stay here or bend that back knee. Reach back with that right hand. Grab a hold of that left foot. Pull it in towards your bum. And then send the foot out into the hand. And release. Come back through your cat balance. Arm, leg extended. And then release. Back into your table. Now kick your right foot out to the side of your mat. And reach that right hand a couple inches forward on your mat and begin to roll your pelvis open as you lift that left leg. Extend that leg out, about hip level-ish. Left toes pointing forward so your hip is in a neutral rotation. Can keep the left hand on the hip or reach that left arm up. Or bend that left knee. Reach back for that left foot with that left hand. Pull it in towards your bum. And then press the foot out into the hand behind you. And release that foot, re-extend that leg out. Left arm can reach back up. And then back down to the mat you come. Kick that right foot back in, come back through your table. And we kick that left foot out to the left side. Walk that left hand up the mat a little bit. Roll the pelvis open, stack that right hip on top of the left. Extend out through that right leg, toes pointing forward. Right hand stays on the hip or you reach the arm up. Or if you like, bend that right knee. Draw that foot in towards your bum. Reach back with that right hand. Pull the foot in. Press it out into your hand behind you. And then release your foot. Re-extend the leg out. Right arm reaches back up. And down to the mat you come. Bring it back into child's pose here. Bum to your heels. You can either keep your knees together or bring your knees wide. And then slowly begin to bring yourself forward, coming down onto your belly. All the way down to the mat. Let's bring the right forearm up to the top of the mat. A little bit of an angle. And then we'll bend that left knee. Draw that foot in. You can reach back for the foot with that left hand. Or you could use a strap here. Pull that foot in towards your bum. And then press the foot out into the hand, lifting the knee, the thigh. And then release that left leg back down. Switch to the other side. Left hand to the top of the mat. Bend that right knee. Pull that right foot in. Press that foot into the hand behind you. And then release that right leg down. Coming back on to the belly. Bend the knees. Press your feet up towards the ceiling. Reach the arms alongside your body, palms facing inward. We'll take it into a bow pose modification here. Begin to lift up your feet, your knees, your thighs. Press the feet up towards the ceiling. Reach the hands back towards the feet. Begin to lift up through the chest. And then release everything down to the mat. Lower the legs down. Bring hands to the top of the mat. Make a little pillow with your arms. Pause here and rest. Go forward again, another bow pose modification. Bend the knees, plant your feet up on the ceiling, flex the ankles, reach back with the hands. Now lift up the feet, the knees, the thighs, lift up through the heart, reach the hands back towards the feet. And then release everything down. Again, arms come up to the top of the mat. You make that little pillow, rest your forehead. One more time with our bow pose, either modification, you stick with what we've just been doing, or you could take it into the full bow pose if that is accessible to you. Bend the knees again, flex the ankles, pull the feet in towards your bum. Reach hands either back towards the feet, just moving in that direction, or if you can, grab a hold of the ankles. Press the feet up towards the ceiling, lift the knees, the thighs, lift up through the heart. Smile. And then release yourself down. We'll take hands underneath the shoulders now. Press yourself back into child's pose. Either you bring the knees together, Bum back to the heels, or you take the knees wide, big toes coming together behind you, and bring your bum back to your heels. So you take your version of child's pose, and if you like, you can rock your hips here from side to side. And then walk your hands up. Come back to sit on the heels or find your way into a comfortable seat. One hand to your heart again, one hand back to the belly. Take a few more nice deep breaths here, in through the nose, down into the belly, filling the abdomen, filling the rib cage, filling the chest. Release the breath with the exhale. Couple more. Bring hands together at your heart. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me today. With love and gratitude, namaste.